Hey everyone, it's Alison Sullivan. I have lost my glasses somewhere on my desk. But anyway, here I am with some other glasses. Hi everyone, welcome. I am Alison Sullivan with Stamp Crazy with Alison, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia, which is on the west coast of Canada. So welcome if it's your first time joining me. And I was running a little bit late, so I'm just going to make sure that I am broadcasting and that you guys can see me. So I'm going to go over here, and there I am. Oh, hi, Keisha. All good? Excellent. Excellent. Well, that's good. That's all working out for me here. Now, I don't know what just happened, but I'm going to figure out what I'm doing on my... Okay, so I've got that, but I have lost. Oh, I see what happened. Oh boy, you guys, it's been a long day. All right, we're good. So I can see you guys there. Excellent. Okay, I've got my screens mixed up, but that's okay. I've got them on opposite screens. Anyway, there we are. But I'm going to move over this to over here and this to over here, because then I'm actually looking at my webcam. Hi, Mo. How are you? All right, you guys. So hopefully I've also got you on my iPad. I noticed my power was down to like 10%, but fingers crossed. And Keisha says that she can hear me, so I'm going with that. We're good. All right. Hi, you guys. We are going to be playing with the most adorable stamp set. How much snow you guys got? 0. Did you get a whole bunch of snow, Keisha, on the island? We didn't get anything. So I'm grateful for that. I'm going to nip over here. We're supposed to get snow, I heard, but it seems to be unclear who's getting it and when and how much. See, my iPad is about to fall off here. I'm really having a time today, aren't I? Okay, that's good. So did you get a lot of snow, Keisha? You guys get a lot of snow. You get more snow than we do. 3 to 5 inches. I wouldn't have been expecting that on the island there. That's so weird. Okay, let's focus in on our Taco Fiesta. Here it is. I'm sorry, that's unexpected. I know that Toronto's getting a lot of snow. Big storm coming in. Gosh, well, I guess it is only February, right? So we should expect it. Okay, so today we're going to use the Taco Fiesta Stamp Set, which is absolutely adorable. It's in the January to April Mini Catalogue. Oops. And it is just a stamp set, meaning that there's no suite or dies or anything going with it, but the images are super easy to cut out. The other day, Sunday, I showed you a couple cards using it, and I did show you that I had stamped a whole bunch of the images, and then in front of the TV watching my hockey game, I just cut them out. So then I have a little pile. So when I'm going to make a card, I can just grab the pile, which is fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and make at least one card, maybe 2, depending on how far we get. So again, like last time, I use the envelopes, the basic white envelopes and note cards. So these measure 5 by 3.5 when folded. They're really great size. Let me remind you, this is the card that we made the other day, remember? So they're a great size for these images because the images are small, and so you can get quite a few on a card and it looks like it's full. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use a layer. So I've got the Parakeet Party, which is one of the in colors that was launched this year. So it's a 2023, it's a 2022-2024. So it's one of these bright, fun colors. It's a bit brighter than Granny Apple, but love it. So what I want to do first is grab the stamp that says, "Holy guacamole, it's your birthday." Oh, hi guys. Hi Carly. Mo says that she's going to get snow in Toronto, and that means my daughter's going to get snow too, or is getting snow tonight maybe. Hi Diane. Hi Jennifer. How are you guys? Okay, so yeah, there's lots of parts of BC that got hit, but Keisha and I are what I would call the lower mainland area, so we don't tend to get it. It's the Coquihalla and the Fraser Valley and up into the Kootenays and stuff that are getting it. All right, so I'm going to take the Parakeet Party ink and the Parakeet Park. I can't even say it. Parakeet Party cardstock, and I'm going to just stamp down the side. So here we go. Well, actually, I'm not going to do it that way. I was going to do it staggered, but I'm not. I'm going to do it just like that. And all I'm going to do, you guys, is try a little bit hard when you're stamping and your card is further away than you want it to be. So not over top of my project. So sometimes it's a little bit more challenging to line up. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to repeat the words down the side. Holy guacamole. It's your birthday. It's so cute. And then one last one. Okay, so there we go. That worked out pretty well. Oh boy, that's stiff. I think it's out of its little track. Oh, there we go. All right. Set that aside. Oh, I'm glad your mom didn't. That's good. All right, so we've got, what am I using today? I've got my little cactus. I've got an avocado. I've got my guacamole. And I've got a little hat, little sombrero. Okay, so let's color these in. So I just grabbed a whole bunch of blends in different colors. Okay, so I'm going to start with the greens. And I'm going to use, let's see here. What's this one? Light Granny Apple. I'm going to use the light Granny Apple on my guac. Now, usually guac's more like the color of the avocado, but I wanted something a little bright, and I didn't want to repeat too much of the same color green. Okay. Then for my cacti, I'm going to use, I think I'll go with, let's see, what have I got here? I've got light parakeet. I've got dark granny apple. I think I will use the granny apple again. And this time I'm going to color it in the entire piece in light. So light granny apple. Okay. My daughter, who's on this call, is actually an artist. So whenever she comes to visit me, she's so sweet, and she helps me with all the little tips about coloring. So don't watch Carly, because you're probably thinking, what is she doing? But this is okay. This is for the non-artists. My daughter's coloring is unbelievable. I don't even know. I don't know how she does it. She just does it. She shades beautifully. She adds different colors. She does things I would never think of. Anyway, there's my little cactus. And then I've got my little, let's do some more green. Let's color in our avocado. I'm going to color the pit in light crumb cake, although you could use dark crumb cake. And then my avocado, I am going to use olive. So old olive. Let's go with the light old olive. I think that should be good. I see that my olive is, I need to treat myself to a new one, because it's just about at the end of its life, but it's lasted me a very long time, especially for color that I use a lot. But I think it's time that I retire this guy. Okay, doing that. Now my skin of my avocado is going to be darker, so I'm going to go with the light mossy meadow. And I'm just going to ever so carefully the dark around the outside. I never worry too much if I go outside the lines. And I think that's what I want to do there. So very pretty, these are both pretty simply colored, right? All right, then I've got my bowl. I'm going to use that crumb cake again for my bowl. And I'm going to bring in some light smoky slate. So my daughter is saying, don't be afraid to add color, experiment. That's a really good tip, Carly. She always says that to me. She says, Mom. And the other thing that Carly taught me was that I didn't really know was like say I was really literal. So I would use like dark crumb cake and light crumb cake. But Carly says, no. Add other colors, like add crumb cake to something that's green, giving it some added interest. So that's what I did here, Carly. I added the smoky slate and as highlights and on my bowl, and then added the crumb cake. So kind of learned that from you. So thanks for that. Now we've got my little sombrero. So I'm going to add that. And let's use some, let me grab a bright color. How about if I use, what's this one? Light Bermuda Bay. Oh, that would be nice. So I'm going to add my little Bermuda Bay to the rickrack that's on the top of my sombrero. I like that. And then how about a lot of green on here? So let's go with a different color. How about I'm just grabbing a purple. Which one's this one? Dark Highland Heather. Oh, okay. Let's do that. All the colors in Mexico are always so pretty and vibrant, aren't they? There we go. All right. And in fact, I've now decided I don't want a brown sombrero. I want a red one. So I'm going to go right over it with Sweet Sorbet. Here we go. So I've got added all those nice colors. Okay, so that's kind of it for that. Now my little guy, this stamp set is so cute. Check this out. It's got little faces. Can you see those? So we've got the little mustache, and then we've got all the different faces making all the different, winking and sleeping and wow, and just a happy. So let me see. These are tiny, so let me see if I can find that. All right. So we're going to grab a Memento ink, and I'm going to give my little cactus a little smiley face. Aw, so cute. Okay, so now we can go ahead and put this card together. Let me grab some twine. So I'm going to just use my linen thread. Okay, let's see, Carly. You can also mix a light brown into the avocado flesh to give it a bit more of a realistic touch. You're right, Carly. So shall I do that? Let's do that. So Carly's suggesting that I've got just the green for my avocado, but she's saying I should add a little bit of my crumb cake into, I'm just going to go on, I don't even know what you really mean, Carly. I'm just going to go around the edge and kind of bring it in a little bit. Because you're right, when you open an avocado, sometimes, it's a little overripe. What's that, my light? I'm going to go back with my light and then blend that in. I think that's what you meant. So just blending in those colors again. I think I did learn that from you, Carly. And then my other friend, Leanne, is an unbelievable colorer. Is it a word? Colorer. And she sort of said the same thing. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera, but I've added a little bit of the brown just to give it a bit more, gives it a bit more depth, doesn't it, Carly? I think that's what you're trying to tell me. So I've got my linen thread, and I'm going to go around this a couple of times. So 1, 2, and then I'm going to tie a bow. I'm doing this before I attach it to the front of my card. I just want to give it some, oops, interest. And I think when you use the linen thread on something that's this type of theme, the Mexican theme, it goes well, right? The natural kind of jute look of that linen thread. Just the edge, give it some dimension. Yeah. Thanks, Carl. You need to come to all my things and give me ideas as we go along. Okay, so I think that's what I did, just along. So you meant more just along that edge. Sort of what I did here, I guess, right? With the bowl, I just put the gray along the bowl edge. Oops. Yeah, I think that's what you taught me. See, I'm learning. You can teach your old mom new tricks. Okay, so here's my card. And let's get that on. So putting lots of glue on. And I'm going to glue that down. Okay. And now I just want to start with assembling this. So making the little scene, because we've got the guacamole theme here. Okay, now we are going to use some dimensionals. And I brought out some little guys the other day. Here they are. So I've got little guys and big guys. So I think for my avocado, I can use a big guy. They're a bit bigger. So let's do that. So I've got my, and then I've got my bowl. I'm just going to put there. And then I think I'm just going to glue the hat right on, or the sombrero right on my cactus. I could have popped it up, but I don't want to. Okay. And if you want, Diane's here. So in honor of Diane, I'm going to add some Winkostella. Let's put it on our, a few of our little items here. So that my hat's going to have a little bit of sparkle. My guacamole, the seed in my, there we go. I don't know if you can, you probably can't really see the Winkostella because it is hard to see, right? While I'm doing this, I was also going through my drawer looking for some of my daughter's artwork, which I know I have. Some of it's hanging on my wall, but if I'd known she was going to join me, I would have shown you her coloring, which is unbelievable. Of course, she also draws the actual item too. But anyway, this is the crafter's version. Isn't that cute? I think that's cute. Let's make one more card. So again, I'm going to start with the same idea. I'm going to start with the note card. And remember I said I'd gone ahead and cut out some things ahead of time, right? And I've got a piece of black here, basic black, and you'll see why I'm going to use that in a minute. Okay, so on the front of my card, let me just open this up. This time I'm going to start with, oh, thanks, Gail. How are ya? Hi, Eleanor. Oh, you see, Eleanor is the person who completely corrupted me, and I thought I have to get this stamp set. So, Eleanor, this is all your fault because she made the cutest cards. Okay, so I'm starting with Mango Melody, and I've got one of my blending brushes, and I'm just going to ink it up. Now, I am going to grab a little scrap because when you're using the blends, you don't want to just go plop. You kind of start by going off and then gradually going on. So I'm just adding a little bit of color for a focal point of my card. Okay, I think that's plenty. So I've got this little blotch there. That looks good. And then I'm going to add a color in my taco and my another bowl of guac. So again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to really easily color in my guacamole. And then I'm going to color in my bowl. Same idea as we did originally on the other one. This is crumb cake, guys. And I'm going to take my light smoky slate and just like Carly told me to, Just going to put it along the edge just to add some dimension. Put it on the feet. And then I'm just going to soften that up just a titch with my crumb cake just to add some dimension. Now, I find that our alcohol markers tend to, oh, there we go, darken as you go along. So don't worry about that. My daughter, when she was living here for about a year during COVID, she, like I said, is an artist. She's lots of different mediums, but she does use alcohol markers, not ours because they weren't out when she started many years ago. But she only had my markers to use when she was here. And she would say whenever she used them, these are really good quality. These are really good alcohol markers. And it's really nice that Stampin' Up! Has done the light and the dark together so that you don't have to guess as much, which makes it a lot easier for people who don't feel as confident. And so that was good. She gave it, it's got the Carly, they've got the Carly seal of approval. So I'm just going to go in. This is light daffodil, which is a bit dark for, coloring in a taco, but they're yellow, sort of. And then I think on this one, I'm also going to add a little bit of dark. So kind of along the edge here. And then I think I took a risk and actually added a little bit of the brown. But you could use the gray too. That would be a good little. And then I'm going to go back over the whole thing in light daffodil. Or actually, I might actually use light saffron. Let's see if saffron will blend that. Because all you're trying to do at this point is blend in those colors. Yeah, that's not quite dark enough. So let's go with light daffodil. So just softening up the edges of those other colors. Because, of course, alcohol blend markers don't tend to, coloring over one color doesn't obliterate the color underneath. So that's kind of my version of my taco. Now we need some lettuce. I should have been doing this on a Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. I don't know what you guys put in your tacos. Standard cheese, sour cream, guac, tomatoes. What else do we put in it? Salsa. What other things do we put in our tacos, you guys? Cheese, lettuce. So this is my tomatoes. Go. Now he looks so sad. We need a face. And I love, where is my little face? Oh, where is he? Oh, here he is. Here's my little senor. Okay. When I first did this, I stamped him upside down, so it's kind of funny. But let's do the little, oh, how cute. Little mustache guy there, right? Cute. All right, now let's put on our items, our little elements. We do need some, here we go, some big dimensionals. You are an enabler, but it is so cute, so I'm not even mad at you. Hi, Carol, how are ya? Hope you're staying safe and warm in Osoyoos today. We were talking about the weather earlier. I don't know what it's like out by where you are. Oh, I want him more of an angle, I think. Why? Oh, that would help if I took that off. It's a lot more of him of an angle. There we go. And then got my, okay, so now we need a saying. So let's grab that's what I had my black out for, you guys. So I'm going to grab my embossing buddy and I'm going to just give that a nice swipe. Get rid of all those ugly oils that we have. And what are we using? Oh, I use the same stamp. Holy guacamole, it's your birthday. That's okay. So Versamark. I don't know why this is stuck. Oh, I see it's got some sort of glue there. Holy guacamole. Let's do that. And then I'm going to add my white. And put all that back in. And then we'll heat set that. I love the white on the black. But if you don't like to emboss or you don't have embossing products, you can just stamp it in black or any other color on white, or you can stamp black on one of the other colors that we've used, like even crumb cake would be nice, just to tie that in, right? Oh, I'm glad you're doing well, Gail. Good, good, good. Okay. Okay. All right, we're just gonna let that cool down because you know it stays hot for a minute. I'm gonna use the scallop duo or whatever it's called. I'm gonna use the smaller one and just to punch it out. So hopefully I can get it in there. Oh, look at that, it fits. Okay. And I can save that other one for another project. Bring in my card. Okay. And I am gonna just glue this on. There we go. So I'm going to stick that behind. Holy guacamole. Now, the one that I made earlier was this guy, right? Let's add some bling because they're both kind of boring here. Okay. So I'm going to grab my take a pick. And on one of them, I'm going to put the black, matte black dots. I love these. You can see that they're going to use them, and I'm got big ones and little ones. Love this. So let's, I always like to put 3 on. So let's put one up there and one there. And then let's put another one down here. Okay. So I use the black for that. And then I could use that on this one too, because the black would go really nice. But I'm going to bring in one that I've been using, and I've hardly got any left, but the 2022-2024 in color. Let's add some of these. So they're kind of, you can see that they have, they're one of the 5, they're 5 in colors. My goodness. So technically this is the parakeet party, but you can see that there's an ombre effect. So you get really dark ones of the color. So sort of the true color, and then you get the ombre lighter colors. So I'm going to use this large parakeet one. If I can grab it. Come here. Thank you. And then I'm going to grab a smaller, I think this is, actually I'm going to use the same size. I'm going to use a big sweet sorbet. Okay. And then even though I don't have any blue in this, I'm still going to bring in a bright blue just to pop it and give it some interest. Let's make sure we've got a nice crisp fold on our cards that we made today. There we go. So here we go. That's today's cards. Now let me make a big space because I want to show you bring in the cards that we made the other day. So the other day we also made these 2 cards, right? So just using those note cards, you can see how easy it is to create a bunch of cards. And aren't they cute? So here's some of the other sayings. You're not your average friend. So I could send that to you, Eleanor. Right? That would be a perfect one for you. And then long time no taco. Could send that one to Gail. So they're so cute. Aren't they cute? Let me show you some other cards, not related to Taco Fiesta, but just cards that I've received. I am so lucky that I do a swap group with some of my friends. And here's some of the cards I got this week. So check this one out. This is using the Sweet Citrus Hybrid Embossing Folder. So you've got the stamps, and then you've also got embossing folder just to kind of cuts and embosses at the same time. Isn't that pretty? Okay, then we've got this one from another friend, Share a Milkshake Bundle. Doesn't that look good enough to eat? That looks really good. That looks really yummy. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you're copying them, Eleanor. You're honoring me because you're such a beautiful stamper. So thank you. Check out this one, you guys. Have you guys seen the Enjoy the Journey bundle? It's it's Greatest Journey bundle as part of the Enjoy the Journey suite of products. Check this one out by my friend. I think this one's by Lori. Look at the beautiful cutouts and the paper and these little elements. Oh my gosh, isn't that beautiful? Now the DSP is a celebration item, so you can earn that free with a $60 order just until the end of February. So really cool. Oh, am I in screen? Maybe I got out of screen. And then the last one I want to show you is Silly Goose. How cute is a silly goose? That's sweet. A silly goose told me it's your birthday. That could be for my daughter soon. It's her birthday next month. Isn't that cute? Sweet. Okay, so let me bring in today's cards. Here we go. And I'll leave them there, and then we'll come over here and see if we've got any questions. Here we go. Yeah, copy away. Copy away. So, did I miss anything on this little thread? Jennifer saying don't toss out. No, I don't toss out my blends until they're all used up. Yeah. And it's good, as you say, using the ones that are almost dried up to color those rhinestones or other elements. You're not so worried about getting it kind of fuzzy like your end, right? Because it's at the end of its life. Oh, hi, Ellie. I didn't see you pop on there. And Carly's saying it's been snowing in Toronto all day. I heard you're going to get a few days of it. Snowstorm. Oh, yuck. All right. Well, we've escaped. I don't know if we're getting snow or not. But the fact that Vancouver Island got it means that we probably will get it. Thanks, Keisha. I don't know why it says that my video is ended on one of my screens because I think you're still here, right? All right, so what else do I want to tell you? Celebration is on for another 6 days. So the 28th, so make sure you get your orders in if you want something free. And there's also 6 days left to join my wonderful community of Stampers Canada Inc. So I've been so surprised and honored and excited that I've been able to welcome 7 new people to my team in January and February because it's such an awesome deal and they want to get that boho blue mini stamp and cut and emboss machine. It's a great deal. So make sure you check that out. And I'll see you again on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. That's when I'm next up. So until then, I hope you get some creative time in, and thanks so much for joining me today. I do really appreciate you taking some time out of your busy schedules to join me live. Oh, thanks, Gail. Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise, and so fun. And I like when people get a deal, and they're getting a huge deal, right? All right, you guys, take care, and I'll see you hopefully on Sunday morning. If not live, then by replay. Bye for now.